Hey, there he is.
Oh, sorry.
What's going on, guys? So we are getting ready for Doug Mahnke, but first we got to do that thing we always have to do before.
Sponsors.
That's right. So let's get after it. Let's get this screen shared and yeah. Come on now. Where's that? Let's move. Wasting valuable time here.
We have the Short Box Podcast, Jacksonville's premier podcast, running 8 years strong. If you love comics, if you love pop culture, check out the Short Box Podcast.
Also, we have JJ's Comics and Art at JJ's Comics and Art on Instagram, plus the website, which you see ticking across the bottom there. Oh, yeah, let me do that. Good call. Someday I'm going to do my job right. You see that ticking across the bottom there. Head there for all stuff collectible. I mean, like everything. Pretty much a lot of the stuff you're going to see on the feed here, if it doesn't get sold, it'll be available there. And then we have
Scott's Collectibles. Scott's reps some of the top creators in the business today, and they were kind enough to lend a few creators to us for the show. Head over to scottscollectibles.cu.uk for more offerings.
that'd be CO.
CO, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Major Pain Comics, majorpain.com. Head there if you're after specific books, specific comic art. Edwin the Utter be happy to help you out. Join, give their Facebook page a like, and join their insider group.
Alpha Omega Certification is the official CGC facilitator for Conline. Head over to alphaomegacertification.com for an amazing list of signature submission opportunities.
OutrightGeekery.com is the official news provider of Conline. Head there to see the latest in comic-related news.
Comic Book Shopping Network is a great group on Facebook. I bought nine or 10 comics on there last night. I forgot already, but check them out. Great deals, great retailers, and if you're a retailer yourself, you can sell stuff.
OasisComics.com, your home for Jay Lee and David Barron exclusive covers. Head over there now and you can get the Power Rangers color exclusive blanks. All 6 of them. Good stuff.
And last but not least, head over to CoffinComicsShop.com for that wonderful Comic-Con line exclusive. It's an Archer and Lady Death.
All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and we're going to give hey, how you doing, guys? Hey, it's John and Doug. All right, so we are going to leave it to John and Doug to do their thing because, this is actually what they do, their team.
Yeah.
And it's going to be pretty much like a regular show. So you guys, you guys have a good time, man. We'll see you soon.
All right, sounds good. Thank you so much. All right, how's everybody doing? I know we've already got some comments in here from some of our good friends here, so that's awesome. We've got my friend Dave, we've got Eric Marshall, we've got Neil, a lot of different people in here. And Anna Joe is here, who's an awesome artist, and she's going to be on the show soon too. So obviously we have world-class Doug Mahnke here. I'm just the extra guy. He's looking at comments right now. But we wanted to let you guys know that we just launched the new site, jjscomicart.com, just today. And so a lot of things that you see on the table you may be interested in. If you want a better view of those, you can go onto the website and take a look at that. If you have questions, you can also throw those in here. I've got it up here, and I'll bring up those questions as I can. So a few things that we have that I just want to make sure that we let you know. We've got 2 Joker purple sketch covers. They're kind of hard to see. I'll bring them up maybe while Doug's answering questions and such. Those will be up for auction at the end, like the last 10 minutes of the show. We'll have those available, and we'll go with the highest bidder. Usually, it's kind of rare to get Doug these purple sketch covers. He loves working on them.
Oh, blast.
He has a blast. But we usually have to hook his ankle up to a chair or something like that in order to make sure that we get all of those done.
Yeah, if you hear a chain clinking, it's because JJ has me actually.
Yeah, right now he is. I wish we could get the camera down, but we can't. Other things that we have a 1 in 25 metal cover. Those have a remark by Doug. Those were limited to 10. And they also come with a COA. You can see all of that again at jjscomicart.com. And we've also got the Midtown Joker cover, which is an exclusive. We want to thank Rich Capabianco for that.
Yeah, Rich.
We know Rich is watching. And we've also got a metal print that comes with that too that is numbered. That's free of charge. We're just throwing that in. That'll be available. And I'm looking to see what else we have. We also have 1 in 25 death metal, Batman shredding the guitar, with Alfred right on the neck.
We do.
And those are $40 each. Those are signed. Those are all numbered, hand numbered by Doug, out of 40, and those also come with a COA. Woo! And then you see this little Hulk right here. We've got that available if anyone is interested in that.
Hey, it's just a drawing. I was goofing off one day.
We have a few cool things that we want to make sure you see.
Stuff that the in-studio stuff that doesn't actually go anywhere very often. But
yes, we've got a few things, and they come in, you know, they are workable paper, typing paper that Doug does prelims on.
High class all the way.
Doug doesn't help us sell this stuff, just so everybody knows. That at the end of the day, I've got to just kind of, you know, do my thing. But we're going to have these available here in a minute. I'll let you guys know the pricing on these. We've got the Wonder Woman cover. We've got the, obviously, one of the prelims that was going to be done.
Yeah, that was the one that was rejected.
Okay. One, obviously, that we know. We'll get that closer for you, too, here in a minute. And then we've got one that's pretty close to the likeness of the actual issue, which is Wonder Woman on there. If you're getting a bit of a glare, once again, I apologize. So that is where we're at. So if you need to take a quick breather at any point, we've also got our
Hey, Ken.
Doug Mahnke Tour Detective 1000 variant. We only have a few of these left. These are actually branded with Doug's logo. First Arkham Knight on the cover, first Arkham Knight appearance. These are available on our website also. That's scrolling down at the bottom. So if you guys have any questions, I'm going to look real quick and see what we've got. Oh, Brittany, how are you? Brittany from CBC on there. Can you close the curtains behind you? Certainly we can, Dave. I would love to do that for you.
Oh, no, he's left me by myself right here. Oop, he's back.
There we go. Interested in the Hulk. Okay, so we've got other questions. Let's see what else we've got here. All right, well, first off, as I'm trying to scroll through here, I'll ask, what have you been up to? COVID is going crazy. You've probably been locked up. DC's been in the news, all these things. What have you been working on besides the metal covers? Can you tell us anything?
I'm working on a death metal guidebook, actually.
Death metal guidebooks. So obviously that would be all the characters that are in death metal and.
Yeah, it's, you know, it explains things, obviously. Gives you a little bit of in so many pages, encapsulates how we arrived at where we're at.
Okay. And do you have any other projects coming up that you're working on?
Yeah, but I don't know if I can say it.
I don't think you can.
I can't.
You haven't told me yet, so I don't know.
I really don't know. I don't know if it's been mentioned.
But you do have a project coming up.
Yeah, a pretty big one.
A top secret one.
Top of the toppest secret.
Okay, so a top secret project coming up with DC. Other than that, what else has been going on?
Well, just waiting to be able to actually get back to the world of normal life and conventions. And we certainly missed out on some stuff that we had planned this year.
Yes, we did.
Great opportunities to have traveled and watch them evaporate, you know. So for everyone who's obviously suffered the same fate in regards to not being able to go do their favorite thing and to go, I don't know, go to shows and meet and greet fans, which is something I really like to do, and talk to the people who I don't know, make our industry tick. This is, I guess, the next best thing. Glad that you guys have made this available. Other than that, just staying at home.
I think you love it personally.
Yeah, this is a big trip. I'm not kidding.
Well, we are at a secret location. I mean, it looks like it is.
It's
in my kitchen, but it's definitely
really
not my kitchen at all with any of this. So just this is like our studio that we work out of. But anyways, Doug made the trip with his wife Michelle, so we're very happy to have them here. And like you said, they got out of the Mahnke bunker and came here to see us. So we're excited to have them here. We've got a lot of. Okay, is the Joker head original sketch on purple blank cover? How much is it?
Dude.
We got Christian in here too.
Christian?
Yeah.
Hey, Christian.
Christian Kutos.
Yeah.
This. How much is the purple? We're gonna put those up at the end of the show. So anytime we do the purple Joker covers, obviously the purples are
So did you?
Frankie's comics.
Not to interrupt.
Yeah.
Should I draw something?
If you want to draw something, we can always offer it at the end and see what happens.
All right.
So if you've got questions for Doug, go ahead and ask. Otherwise, you're going to listen to me talk the entire time. Trust me, that's boring. If you want to ask his favorite artist, if you want to ask his favorite movie, if you want to ask him who's
Like,
favorite,
I even know what the answers are.
if you want to ask what his favorite Bruce Lee movie is.
Another Dragon.
There we go. We already answered it. If you want to do any of that stuff, you can certainly ask. Otherwise, once again, you can stop by jjscomicart.com where we have a lot of things up here available in limited quantities. You can claim certain things. You'll be able to claim certain things, and I'll show you some of that while Doug's starting to work.
Here's a limited edition sketch I did while sitting right here of Batman. What's that go for?
It's
Not signed. It's in mint condition.
It's a mint condition sticky note.
Mint condition sticky note.
I will figure that out. Somehow I'm going to give that away. Somehow. That's what he's got a whole pad of them, folks.
Yeah,
we aren't going to go that deep. But one of the questions, I know we've got a few of them that are coming in here real quick.
Yep.
Do you think you'll do more envelopes in the future? I love the one I got. Thank you, Christian. Appreciate that.
That's a good question. We're going to do more of those.
We were supposed to do one more round and COVID hit, and so we still have another round of things that we can do. We usually work with our friend Ken Carson with History Comic Envelopes.
Ken's on here. Right?
Ken is on here. And we'll see if we can potentially do that. If there's enough interest, we always have to make it worth your dollars, and we also have to make sure that it's worth it for us. So we'll see what happens with that.
Yeah.
I'm trying to read through the comments real quick here.
Probably a lot of.
Yeah.
There's probably a lot of hello and stuff like that. Right?
Do you think you'll do more envelopes? I think I answered that one. How did you guys meet?
How did we meet? Well, I mean, it's in some ways, I mean, it's a remarkable story. And actually just said.
Can I tell it?
Yeah, but you know.
He was going, it was like it was on his last leg. He was almost towards retirement of his Major League Baseball career. And he came up to me. I was a bat boy. And he said, pick a winner, Johnny. And I handed him a bat. And then he hit the bat. I hit the ball. The light exploded. I mean, I think that was the natural. But anyways, how did we meet?
Just at Minnesota Comic Convention.
We did. I pestered him for art. And for all of you that wonder, how do you get into businesses like this? You just do it by asking them questions. So I said, hey, I'd like to buy some of your art. Where can I buy it? And he said, I don't have anybody selling my art right now. And so I said, well, I'd like to sell it for you. I was dumber than I am now. And so we had already known each other a while.
You ever sold art up until that point?
No, I probably told you I had before that, but no, I hadn't. So I appreciate it's been a long relationship. It's 20 years now, I think.
Yeah.
It's roughly 20 years. It has gone by quick.
And he's become, I mean, we're business partners.
Yeah.
We've done a lot together.
Yeah.
And you're good at selling my art, but you're better at being a friend.
There we go. That's all that it's about. But that is how we met.
Which doesn't mean he's bad at selling art. It just means he's really good. We're good, very good.
Okay, I'm gonna try and answer some questions, and then I'm gonna come back. I see Devin is in here. Just for any of you, Devin at I Am Photographics is the person that does all of our prints, our official Doug Mahnke prints. So we're happy to have him in here. Tiny Batman needs to be put in an auction book and sold.
I can't say it won't happen. I actually think it could happen. There's no reason that, as long as DC thinks there's editorial who sees this, obviously. They're on Instagram and they like it, and we've talked about it. We'd even talked about putting it on one of the platforms. Just briefly. So I think it really could happen if we wanted to go to the trouble. Part of it is it's sort of like me pulling this stuff all together. It's a little sloppily archived in my studio. So it's just a matter of, I don't know, like pulling the pin and making it happen, and making some phone calls and saying, do you really want to do this? And if we were to do it, how should we do it? Because the work is done. I mean, it's not like it's, or at least most of the story. I still haven't finished. Whoever does or doesn't know about Tiny Batman has gone through a variety of trials and tribulations. And if you want to know what Tiny Batman is, you have to go to the trouble to look it up on my Instagram account, and you'll find it all there. You just have to scroll back far enough. Started off as merely me sitting in, where was I? In Hollywood, basically, in a hotel room. And this is I'm not kidding. I think the air quality had my eyes like really suffering. I just couldn't focus on anything very well. So sitting one morning, just getting ready to go do some work. And I thought, how small could I draw a picture of Batman? And so I just took a Post-it note from where I was at the hotel, and I drew a tiny little Batman. And then I found myself with some more free time, and like later on that evening, next morning, I did it again. And all of a sudden I started thinking of jokes to do with this little tiny Batman character. So that's how it started, and then it just launched into a much broader story, which ended up with Tiny Batman not having any legs for quite a while. And he's really on the he has legs now. They're not very impressive.
But it was a tragic story. It was tragic.
Yeah, but he kind of brings it on himself.
Well, maybe
he's a bit of he's not Batman. He's Tiny Batman.
Right.
And Tiny Batman has a huge ego, and along with that giant ego and the little tiny character, he's really insufferable most of the time.
So would I be Tiny Batman? It just dawned on me, folks. This is sad in a way.
Tiny Batman, you're far nicer than him. Anyway, so I still have to finish the final storyline where Tiny Batman officially gets his legs back to the size they should be, with a guest appearance. And as for those who had read the final or the most recent, Tiny Superman shows up, and the rest is yet to be finished, but it's coming.
And that's one of the things that I know anybody that's followed Doug's career. Obviously, Doug worked on the mask that you see in the movies, the Jim Carrey mask version through Dark Horse. He's worked with Lobo. He's worked on all of that.
Everything.
Yeah, and so at the end of the day, Doug likes to work on the humor side of things, and it's just
I have a great time with funny stuff.
Yes, you do. And a lot of times, if you're hanging out with Doug at a convention or something like that, he tends to draw pictures of you, caricatures. Because at one point you were a caricature artist.
Yeah, I worked a little bit as a caricature artist. I stunk at it, but I did like it. Better at just drawing goofy stuff and telling idiotic stories of a tiny little Batman. But
yeah,
I like humor. I like humor in comics, and there's not really enough of it, in my opinion.
And obviously Major Bummer, and then we've got Tiny Batman, and hopefully we'll have some other stuff. Okay, I'll try and answer some more of these.
TV, right?
I'll try and answer more, and then I'll get back to what we have available. Once again, jjscomicart.com. We've got a bunch of new things we just launched today. We've got remarked 1 in 25 death metals by Doug, numbered out of 10 with a COA that matches. We've got the death metals numbered out of 40. Those are on the end there. I think someone was asking.
Yeah.
They're in here for the $40 ones. And those are out of 40. Those are also numbered and have a matching COA by Doug. Purple Jokers will put for auction in the last remaining 10 minutes or so. Those will start at 400. Those are what we sell them for. Only able to get so many out because Doug has obviously been busy with the metal covers, the Green Lantern story, and some top secret projects he's working on that he can't explain yet. So he's been busy with all of that, but we were able to get a couple of them done. So we want to make sure we have those available for people. I'm trying to see what else we have. We have a Joker set. We only have 20 of those. Those are $40 each, and you get a beautiful metal print that is serial numbered on it.
Is that these?
Yeah.
Let's get this out of the way.
I think that's the only thing people are interested in right now, Doug, is your sticky note.
Oh, for goodness sake. Yeah, these are these wonderful. Explain that.
Yeah, okay. So I'm going to walk up and show you guys some of the stuff. So this was from Midtown Comics. So it's obviously Joker taking it out in Times Square. This was I believe this is an idea that Rich Capabianco came up with in Midtown Comics, and they did a wonderful job on the idea, and I think Doug really translated it well. It's signed by Doug. And then on the back, you have a metal print.
And when he says metal, it's
literally metal. You can cut tomatoes with this, I promise you. If you take a picture of cutting tomatoes with it, I may figure out a way to send you a prize. But it is, it's got Doug's logo here in the corner, and it is numbered. So we've got that available. People were asking about other stuff. I'll show you some of these while we're here, and Doug's working on something. These are 120 each. They're all the Batman Who Laughs, and they are numbered out of 10. And they come with a COA on the back, and those are also with a matching COA. So if you want to pick one of those up, head over to JJ's Comic Art, and those are done in white paint pen. For those that want to see some other stuff,
remarks.
Those are the remarks. The auction pieces that we'll have up. This is one of them. This is the Joker. Obviously, when Doug does these, he loves to do them. He uses multimedia, so he uses the uses markers, Copics, white pencil, green marker, everything he can to do these. So we don't have a lot of these. Obviously, we were only able to get 2 done for this show. And here's another one. And this one's kind of cool. I don't know if you can catch it in there, but he's got some metal color in there that he put in there. And it really pops when it's on there. But that's the Joker looking at you with the crowbar in the back there. So we'll have that. As far as this, I'm going to let people claim if they would like to claim certain things. I'm going to go through them one at a time. Don't claim until I say a price on this. So this is a Hulk. This is done on typing paper, which is how Doug does things. It is simply put in here, and it's just Doug drawing a big jacked Hulk. Okay. If you want this, we're going to go through. We've only got 4 pieces of art that we're going to offer up for prelims. Because this is colored, because of all of that, I'm going to put this up at 200. If somebody wants this, just have to simply claim it, and then make sure that you contact me or let me know. But hopefully you can see that. So we've got a nice Hulk piece there. Just a little bit shy of 8 by 10. Or 8.5 by 11, excuse me. We've also got, these should go pretty fast. We've got, somebody already claimed it. Awesome. All right. We've got a Dark Knight's Death Metal. We have this original art for sale. If you wanted to buy the original art, it would be $6,000. And that's what the covers. Yeah, Doug's like, what are we talking about? Doug can't afford his own art. But if you wanted the prelim, this is the closest thing to this. This one would be $150 for anybody that wants that. Once again, signed by Doug. And if it's not signed by Doug, it will be. You can claim that in the comments below. And
yeah, that was for Death Metal 2, right?
Yeah, Dark Knight's Death Metal 2. So it's pretty crazy because you get to see all the little kinetic energy that Doug does within the art, and all of that. So we've got that one available. This one, I'm just going to say the price, $150. And that one is from
for number 1.
Number 1. And that was the prelim. That is virtually the same cover. So if you want that, you can just claim it and make sure that you are able to get a hold of me. It's actually labeled Dark Knight's Death Metal number 1 on the top. And these are signed by Doug. So you can tell. A lot of times you'll see numbers on the side by his prelims because he has to send the ideas. And we've got one more. This one will be on a little bit cheaper if you like Superman. This was one of the prelims for the issue 3 that will be out. That one will be $100. $100. And
I decided not to go with that one because just stay with the theme of the larger body images that I'd started. But I personally thought that would have been pretty cool, and I still might do a workup of that one just for fun. And
I'd like to call this one the Be Excellent to Each Other version, because it looks like a bill and Ted's. Okay, so that one is 100. So if that's been claimed, I'm going to ask my peanut gallery, do we have any of those left still?
Multiple people are trying to claim.
All right, I'll go through the claims, and the best way you can tell, I obviously don't have my camera in my hands, so I'll go through, and the first claims that I see are the first ones that I'll take on those. Okay, so we'll just work that way on that stuff. Okay, so we've got some help here. I know you can't see me, but we're going through this. So once again, I'm going to check questions. I'm going to check the claims. I'll let you know if you won.
One.
Doug's laughing, saying one.
Hey,
Okay.
John, I just got in, man. Do you need me to go back through claims and follow some stuff for you?
Could you do that, then jump in and let us know who was a winner?
Yeah. Which book are you looking for?
So we had 4 different ones. We had a claim for, I've got to go through here. Okay, Christian Quintos claimed Hulk.
Christian Quintonos on the Hulk.
Yep. And then the next one that we put up was the Wonder Woman.
Dustin Whitney on Wonder Woman.
Dustin Whitney.
Okay, Dustin Whitney. Boy, I see a lot of familiar names. Okay. Then the next one that we did the Batman #1.
Brian Weeks got the Batman.
We don't sell the Brian Weeks.
Wait
By the way, for those of you wondering if you can see anything.
a minute.
What?
Hold on. No, hold on. This person, Goro, hold on. So we're in on Twitch, this Goro person, hold on. So we may have some stuff here because we do have guys from Twitch. Hold on, let me see.
Well, while you're looking, I'm just going to let people know, and you just let me finish up, and then you can jump in. For those of you that buy anything at JJ's Comic Art, while we're here, while we're online, it is eligible for CGC through Alpha and Omega certification. Brian, if you want to pop in, if you happen to be on there, you can definitely let people know to contact you. They're the official facilitators for Comic Conline, so anything that you want, we can send that in. I'm going to ask on, I know we're still contemplating, it looks like the Batman potentially. I'm going to ask about the Superman. Tim Bentley is who I have down.
All right, Superman, yeah, Tim Bentley.
Tim Bentley. Now there's a name I haven't heard for 2 weeks. Hi, Tim. Thank you so much.
Tim.
A lot of great people here. Hopefully this all works out. And you guys will let me know on the Batman if we've got something else separate on that. Okay. Other than that, do you want to give them a peek at what you're drawing? Okay. We'll
I
do
don't
that.
see a single claim from the guy on Twitch.
No, he's just
Okay.
Working. We'll have that up in a little bit.
Trolling.
yeah. Or I don't think we're muted. Right now.
Okay, I'm going to go through, see if we have any more questions. The sticky note, we still have to figure out how to get that way. Maybe I'll add the sticky note to one of the product orders for fun. And then you can show it off. Or maybe we could, when convention season starts back up, you can trade the sticky note into a real sketch.
That's up to you, sir.
We could put like a secret code on it or something. That would be fun. I like that idea. We might do it. All right. Would you attend cons if they were held later this year or early next year? That's a great question.
You know, that's the first thing that has to happen is, you know, for the conventions to actually be able to function again. I would think, yeah, especially we're what, this is the 7th month already. Being able to get something hammered out on a schedule and for it to be well attended at the last minute, I think for this year might be super difficult. I don't know how the convention promoters have been doing their thing. So, and also we do best when we're scheduled way out. I mean, I would never schedule something for December really. So we'll see. Early next year, just see how things loosen up. Yeah, I'd love to get back to conventions.
Yeah. Would you ever do this one again?
This one right here.
Did this one right here?
Yeah, of course. All right. We do it again.
By the way, a friend of ours, you may know him, Tom, stopped by
Tong Chow.
and wanted to say hi. One of Doug's good close friends and
Yeah.
now a friend of mine. Just a wonderful human being. I see Dan Cartouche is here. Dan.
Hey, Dan.
Love Dan.
Hey,
Let's see what else. I'm just trying to catch up on all these real quick here. Christy Misty Puckett, I see ya. Eric Marshall, I love Doug's pencils. So to get a Joker set, go to the website. Adam asked, yes, go to JJ's Comics or jjscomicart.com. Either one will bring you there. It's scrolling at the bottom. Anything you purchase, you can just let me know if you simply want it CGC graded. All of it's been signed this weekend. All of it is eligible through Alpha and Omega certification. But that was just the easiest process for us to be able to do it, because you can see how when we offer something with a claim, it goes really, really quick. So if you have to take a from what we're doing here, I'm not going to do anything for a little bit right now. I'm not going to offer anything up. So if you want to jump over there and you want to check things out, you can come back. I will guarantee you I'll still be blabbing on when you come back. You will not miss a beat.
Yeah, we're on. Well, how long are we? How much time do we have left?
How much time do we have left?
27 minutes.
27 minutes. All right, I'm going to rip through some more of these. Let's see.
So,
A lot of people are asking about that. Oh, we got Mike the Greek.
hey, Mike, what's up?
I see him on here. Will the 25th anniversary tour continue next year? That's a
Maybe
good
for the next
idea.
5 years. What do you think?
We should do that. We should do that.
25 years.
25 years.
We should tour for the next 25.
All right, people keep asking me what's the $20 for what's the $40 book on the end? The $40 book on the end is 1 in 25 metal. I'll try and turn that so it's a little bit easier for you to see potentially, or I'll just move it closer here. That is the death metal 1 in 25 variant. Doug's just left the show, everybody. That's the 1 in 25 Dark Knights death metal incentive cover. Flip to the back.
These
Doug.
things look awful that way, don't they? All that shiny stuff.
Yeah, and those come with a COA. Those are numbered out of 40. Show them the little numbering on the front, will you? Bottom right hand.
Yeah.
Or
Down here. Wherever my finger is, there's a little numbering.
there you go. If you want those, you got to go to jjscomicart.com. You can pick those up. Eric, you asked what's next on the slate. What's Doug working on? He can't tell anybody yet,
I am working.
which is good. I mean, that's a good thing, right?
Other stuff.
Also, speaking of it, Eric, he said about the 25th anniversary, kind of exciting news for us is that Doug has a massive book coming out at the end of this year celebrating his career with DC Comics.
Should be.
It should be if everything's on slate. Things are a little bit off kilter, but it's been announced, and it will celebrate his 25 years straight through DC Comics, which is pretty cool at the end of the day. Tim Bentley. David Barron's colors are hot. Do you like working with him?
Absolutely. And then I often ask for David by name, but probably because I know David's name. And no, David and I go way back. I think we started working together when I started on JLA, I think, but David would probably remember better than I would. So our careers came together a very long time ago. And I like his coloring. I like his how he treats the black and white art. He's a talented guy, easy to work with, and honestly, when you talk about colorists in this industry, and David is right in there with the rest of them, to me they are the unsung heroes of comic book production. Because often these guys are hammering out a tremendous amount of pages, making them look great. I know they go without sleep, probably more than the rest of us. And They make sure it all comes together, and they do it in style. But yeah, David and I, we're friends, but to begin with, we worked together. So the friendship was based upon definitely respect and admiration.
And David started coloring comics, I think, when he was 10.
Guys, I do want to jump in real quick. We have some Twitch users. Guys, you can bid on things and you can claim things. We're sitting here watching. Nobody's claimed anything yet from Twitch. But if you guys would like to, you're more than welcome to. And we will pencil you in as if you do beat somebody from Facebook or from YouTube, you will get penciled in as claiming the item. Okay, that's it for me.
I often, when I hear that, I always think that this is kind of how my life might end, and I'll hear this voice from above or out and above. So, like, you know, God speaking down to me or something. So thank you, Corey. That was a compliment, Corey, by the way.
Did you just call me God?
No, I think dog is what I said.
Oh, okay.
I heard
double
dog.
checking.
And you guys are welcome to come in too anytime you want. Also, I mean, you know, we can move things around and get things going. But I was just going to say, what book would you want to end your career on?
Me?
And Carson asked. That's a great question. I've never heard that asked before.
Boy, that's one I've never even entertained. Oh, goodness sakes.
Maybe it would be your ultimate book to draw, or ultimate book to like wrap. Like you were like, oh, this is the end of my career, and you put the pencil down, and then you're like, where's the fishing
Walked away,
pole?
mic drop, whatever.
Right. And we get the matching mopeds, and we just go on our way.
We often talk about the matching mopeds.
It's gonna happen.
It probably started off as something a little more aggressive, but the older we get, the smaller the engine power has become.
Batman, Robin.
Yeah.
That's what we plan on doing. What would it be? I mean, what would you like to draw that maybe you've never drawn before or read?
That I don't know about never. I mean, I don't think it'd be such a, hey, I've never done this, so that's how I'd want to end my career. Honestly, I've had such a good time drawing so many things. I'd say some of the, maybe something easy. By the time I get to the end, it's like, don't give me anything hard to draw. It's hard enough as it is. No, really? I don't know. Maybe Batman.
Okay. All right. I'll ask you a couple.
How about Batman?
All right.
Batman would be cool. Batman's always cool.
So if I came to you and I said, hey, Doug, I need you to do a Master of Kung Fu miniseries, you would say yes or no?
Master of Kung Fu?
Yeah.
Yeah, as long as it starts, I can just draw Shang-Chi as Bruce Lee.
Yes, yeah, exactly.
As long as I get to do what Paul Galassi did and just basically draw a long-haired Bruce Lee as Shang-Chi, then yeah, that's perfect.
Is there a story you turned down? If so, do you regret the decision?
I won't say I regret it because things have gone really well, but there were a few things along the way that maybe blew up.
Yeah.
But I didn't turn them down because I thought that they wouldn't be good. It just might not have fit in at the time with where I was in life or what I was doing, or maybe I thought it didn't best fit my, what I could offer the book, and that's probably why, it was never like, okay, well, no, that's not, there's only one time that I did turn something down, and it wasn't a regret, but it was that I wanted to do something else. So that was like, I was once offered Nightwing, but I ended up doing Batman because I turned down Nightwing, and they came back with Batman. So, that's an example of turning something down because I wanted the bigger slice of the pie, not the smaller slice.
Oh, and I know Greg is watching, who's part of Conline, and he's probably losing his mind right now because he's the world's biggest Nightwing fan.
No, I like Nightwing. But
I do too, but I think it's kind of funny, actually.
I'm just crying a little bit right now. That's it.
I mean, Nightwing, I think Nightwing's a great character. It was just at that moment, Batman would have been a better fit, and
you might get to draw Nightwing in Batman.
Yeah.
So.
And I did.
Yeah.
But I also got that project Pod,
my favorite,
and of which probably you wouldn't even like me if it wasn't for the fact that I brought That was the guy who drew the versions of Jason Todd.
So that's a fun story. That was some of the first original art I ever bought from Doug was Under the Red Hood storyline. And
okay, and let's let's kind of expand on this little storyline here just a little bit. Part of the thing of being okay, when I came into comics, Dark Horse aside, because Dark Horse didn't exist when it was Marvel DC. Well, my introduction was Marvel. There was a guy named Mike. He rented a room. He was a college student, played rugby, and he collected comics. But he only collected Marvel, and so that's how I got into comics. I liked Marvel comics. I knew about Batman. I knew about Superman. Like those guys that were to me television. They weren't comics. So most of the comics that I read when I was really young, like 6, 7, they were given to me. I didn't even buy them. So by the time I got a little bit older and would hit this, was able to buy my own comics, I was just a Marvel guy. It's not that I didn't like DC. I really just didn't know about them. And what I did know about them were TV. So when I started working for 25 years ago for DC, I didn't know much about them. And over time, I didn't really have the history was something was lacking. So my depth of understanding of everything that was associated with DC or the intensity of it, like for example, Jason died, the call-in, is that what they did, or the write-in?
Yeah, it was a 1-800 number, or you had to pay to call, obviously, to decide if Jason lives or dies.
So I didn't know about any of that. I didn't know who Jason Todd was. I knew who Robin was.
You now?
I know very well. So at the time when it was like, I'd been involved in the storyline when Jason Todd comes back, it's like, oh, no, right? They could have said, here, you have to draw this flower that's being planted in this pot over here versus this one. It didn't click right away just what this meant until later on after I'd started drawing it, that people, somebody filled me in on the history. And I was like, oh, somebody tell me that this was something.
It's kind of like Bucky.
Big.
It's kind of like when Epting and Brubaker brought Bucky back. I mean, it was kind of something that was just.
That's something that would have been handy if I'd known the history. Yeah. But often I'm handed stuff without really knowing just how important something is.
Right.
So that's happened to me a few times. That's not the first time that happened. So something that is massively important to you is, oh goodness, Doug Mahnke, he drew like the Red Hood and the American.
I'm gonna feel that probably for 2 or 3 days. And that was just a light slap.
And that was everybody else. I'm just some guy who's like, just doing my job.
Yeah. All right. Well, Doug's gonna finish up this Joker that we're going to offer up here. Just with the few minutes we have left before we bring Greg and Corey back in. Once again, if you want to go to jjscomicart.com, he's gonna show that there. You can still hear me. We've got a lot of limited.
So here we are so far with this. So you guys can see the progression.
And we'll finish that up here. But I just wanted to mention a few things. First off, we did, if you don't follow at thecomicconline.com, at the Comic Con line.
Take a picture. Go ahead.
This is how we work together.
Someone asked how many times you called the 1-800 line to save Jason Todd's life.
Look, I was out picking up quarters. I wasn't sending them. Okay. You know what? Live or die, I needed to get my own comics. So I didn't.
Didn't call enough.
I didn't call enough. I do love that question, though. Thank you, Eric.
To be fair, though, I'm kind of glad he died because now we have Red Hood.
Absolutely.
And Red Hood's a great character.
And we love Red Hood. So I'll hit a few things here. First off, we did have someone on Instagram. So if you don't follow at the Comic Con line, please do that. We had a giveaway. We plan on doing more of those. Do you want to quickly sign this real quick with your white paint pen or with red or whatever color you'd like? We gave one of these away. Shaky, shaky, shaky.
This one?
Sure.
No, let's use one that makes sense.
Okay, I'll continue on.
If you could only see me laughing right now.
This is our life. Red. That'll work.
Which one,
Okay.
JJ? This one? Yeah. No, I'm
Yeah.
going to use this one.
Nope, we can use that one. That's our post-it note that everybody wants with the secret code.
Everybody is wanting a post-it note. They want a mini sketch on a post-it note and have them limited.
We knew
Trust me. You know what? I would love to do that next show. A couple quick things I got to do. By the way, this is for our Instagram winner sign for Doug. So Greg will have to get together and make sure we get that out to that individual. One thing that I wanted to make sure that I let people know, and this is kind of a cool idea, but my friends over at Scorpion Comics made a deal with us, and they said we want to do the Doug Mahnke Joker project. So they are going to have Doug do 10 commissions on their exclusive Joker 80th anniversary book. You can still pick this up over at scorpioncomics.com. You can join. You can check them on Facebook too.
Oh, that's great.
And Doug he's going to switch from purple to green, and then they're going to be offering these when Doug is finally done with them. And we called it the Doug Mahnke Joker Project because we want it to be something that's maybe a little bit through the years, if that makes sense, and through the cinematic universe. No Jared Leto. But we are going to do some.
Ooh.
Sorry, I'm just, but we're going to do some cool stuff. That was the punchline. Okay. Hopefully you guys. Have you drawn Punchline yet?
Punchline? That's the new
James creator, James Tinney creator.
No, I haven't yet.
Well, you're gonna. So, anyways, guys, if you guys want to come back in, we've got some auction items I know that we need to run with also. But here they come. They're running back to their chairs. They're putting away their fast food takeout. Oh, there.
How'd you know?
We talked
It
to.
wasn't fast food. Man, I went and got us some Chinese dumplings.
That sounds awesome.
That does sound awesome.
It was. And they're like, we don't get anything else when we go to Chinese food. We just get dumplings. That's it.
I think that's a great idea. Dumplings are excellent.
Okay, so how much time do we have left, Corey, right now?
Well, you could either have 10 minutes to go to 8 o'clock or, as much time as you need all the way up until about 8:20. If I know you guys had some stuff potentially.
Yeah, we'll make sure that we have time to do stuff. So we'll try and see if we can catch up on some of these things that we've got going on here. But we wanted to make sure that we were able to auction these items off. And then one of the things that we do at Conline is Greg lost or.
I'm still trying to wipe my face off from crying after the Nightwing thing.
We love you, Greg.
He's trying to collect himself. He doesn't want to come on camera yet.
Yeah.
But,
I'm sorry.
I believe that someone's going to be drawing you a Nightwing anyways at some point there.
The spirits are back up. Good.
First thing we want to do is at Conline, our number one goal here. I'm part of it. Obviously, we brought Doug in. One of the things that we want to do is we always want to make sure that our creators are coming on. We're offering you something. I know it seems like a QVC show for a lot of us and things like that, but the whole goal is that there is no convention season for us. So this is the opportunity for creators to sell their wares, put things out there. We saw David Barron just do it. Man,
that guy was on fire.
David crushed it.
We watched it. And then all of a sudden I got a lot of text messages saying I needed to step up my game. So I'm not going to say I helped coach David if he's watching right now. Maybe he'll chime in. But anyways, one of the things that we do, though, is we want to make sure that we give back to charity, and we're going to be working on that. One of the ways that we're doing that is by the hats that we wear and having the creators draw on them. So Doug decided that he was going to draw on one before this. I'm going to bring it up here.
Big money, no whammies on this one. Doug brought the A game to the hat.
We got to make sure Chris Kasumo's up.
Yeah. Dude, one guy won every hat so far.
Not two of them.
Well, he got two of them. One person got
Doug did that with a white paint pen. He did that with markers. He did that with about everything he possibly could to put all of his effort to that.
He put a cover on the hat, basically.
So why don't we start that off, Corey? You can start that off at the 2-minute auction. Whatever, Greg, get your phone ready. We'll let people say this is not something you want to wear, but I will let you know. Doug did put this on his head, so it's game worn. So if you're into sports memorabilia, it is game worn Doug Mahnke merchandise. You can clone Doug Mahnke from this hat potentially.
Well, as you know, I'm a world champion.
Yes. Look, I can cover Doug's face just like that. So, are we ready?
We're ready. So we're going to start the bidding at $35 on this. And Greg, let's go. All right. Yeah, man. That is far beyond anything I had expected. Of course, I should have expected something like that.
Happen to see anyone named Sarah with a bid that's with the last name that sounds like Jesperson, that is a true bid.
Dave McElroy was $75.
Woo! That is my local comic shop owner, Rainbow Sports Cards, representing, as always, Rainbow Collectibles here in Sioux Falls, South Dakota.
We're sitting at $75 right now, guys. We need 80 to go higher.
We're going to have it in about 1 second here.
Sarah got it 80. We have about a minute 10 left. Sarah Jesperson right now with 80.
We're 85. 85.
Guys, I recommend just getting your top bid in.
100.
Because if you try to snipe, there may be differences in the feed. So I would just pop your high bid in right now. Just hit it and walk away.
It's almost got a three-dimensional look when you check it out.
Dave McElroy at 130.
Will we ship this internationally? Yes.
Yes, we will ship internationally. Depending on the, if it goes high enough, we'll free shipping.
Over 150, free shipping.
Yeah, if it goes over 150, we'll do free shipping on it internationally.
Maybe help out with the international a little bit if you're the winner. That's what I always say. Let's all do what we can.
And we're at 150. We got 22 seconds left, guys. I'm seriously, I would throw my high bid in. If you try to snipe it, I think the Twitch people have a little bit faster feed than you guys do. So if any of them want it, they're gonna get it from you. 175 with 4 seconds left. Right, let me pull it up and I'll tell you who won. Hopefully somebody can tell us who won. We're sold. What are we at here? Who won? Let me see. All right, so we got 13 seconds on the feed is what we see. Nope, keep going. Did they get in?
That was like the last second.
Did Ridwan Huang, Huang, did
It looks like Dave Brian Week said there. Yeah, it looks like Ridwan came in like 2 seconds after the phone came down.
Somebody said 2.
all right, so it looks like Dave McElroy. Yep, Dave McElroy won at 175.
I think we have 200 here from the other people that are watching too.
Yeah, but that was after the
okay.
phone came down.
We're totally cool with it. This does not need to be shipped, which is awesome. This is honestly, once again, we talk about comic book communities. This is Dave McElroy, who is the owner of Rainbow Collectibles here in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, my local comic shop. Big supporter of Doug Mahnke. In fact, his wife created the Doug Mahnke logo. So to me, this is really awesome that this is going to Rainbow. So
and here's the thing: if you didn't get a chance to be a sponsor of Comic Conline, just buy something and you get your store mentioned.
yeah. Well, I think. Hey. Goes. Okay.
No, I'm not. I agree.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm saying if you missed your chance, if you buy something, you're going to get your store mentioned. I'll mention anybody's store that buys something.
Yeah, I think it's great.
No, I mentioned Scorpion Comics yesterday. He didn't even buy nothing.
He bought some stuff from us, so we're happy. But okay. Yeah, Scorpion Comics. Hopefully they'll want to be a sponsor. We'll see. Yeah. We'll do the Jokers. Everybody ready for the Jokers? I don't have the phone in front of me. So once again, let's get the 2 minutes ready.
All right, here we go.
Now I'm going to start with this one, which is.
Is there a starting bid on those?
These are 400 starting bid. They're 400. So
starting bid.
We know that is on the higher side, but guess what, folks? We're not going to be in any cons this year. So this is our first and maybe only unless we come back later this year.
I'm sending Doug a hat, so he'll come back.
He will too. He will too.
I'm gonna have to talk with Nightwing first.
I'll even sign the hat.
This one can be CGC
Yeah,
graded.
I'll come back because I ruined his new hat.
This one can be CGC graded. And Alpha and Omega certification can handle that for you. And if we don't have any claims, I'm going to send it to Alpha and Omega certification for grading either way.
Yeah. Hey, Doug, do you want a white or a black hat?
I like the black one.
All right.
Man, that's taste.
I mean, I have both.
Wait, no, the white one's not bad. I'm sorry.
I have both. All right, guys, $400 starting bid on this. We got any takers? I'm going to need Doug to sketch on a rainbow hat.
I think we could.
And he might do that, Dave. He might if you buy this here Joker.
He is one of the best comic shop owners around. I'll tell you that much. Love him to death.
All right, so 1918. Somebody better put a bid in. I think they were asking about the one that you were working on. I think that is.
We're going to have 3 of them. So once again, we don't expect all of these to go. They're $400. We fully understand that. Anything that doesn't go, we just send in for grading, and we offer it up for $800, and it sells eventually.
Yep.
Nothing on that one, correct?
Nope, nothing on that one. So we got one more here. This one here is this.
And he's finishing another one up.
I definitely I dig this one here. That is the White Knight Joker. Yeah, looks a bit like it.
A bit, yeah. It's got some metallic Sharpie in it too to really. I know we can't fully get that, but he's pointing at you.
That's also starting bid $400.
Yes, it is.
And going on that one right now.
I want to see the fresh Joker. Christian San Jose at $450. So leading off. That's right, baby. Christian knows they know what's up.
Yeah.
Christian buys a lot of stuff from us, so he's pretty awesome.
And Dave with the late bid at less than $450.
Hey, folks, you're going to want to stick around for this entire show, though. I might have one little surprise towards the end here.
Uh-oh. So the current bid on this the book is $450. I wish the hat went $450. I'd be floored. All right, I got 1 minute.
Once again, this can be graded. I have to know if people want it.
I mean, am I correct in that assumption that is the White Knight inspired Joker?
Yeah, I mean, Doug draws different versions of every Joker.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you know.
Let's see. Can't wait to meet him one day. Soon, hopefully, one day when we get to go back to cons, Christian. Until then, maybe someday in the future we work out a face-to-face meet and greet between fans and the creators real quick.
Yeah.
It's something to think about.
Eventually.
Always a good idea.
Pop them up.
Boy, this 2 minutes, I'll tell you what, I feel like I'm a Palmolive hand dishwashing detergent model at this point.
You need to put some lotion on them things, man.
This phone is heavier than that comic.
3 seconds. That $450. Okay, and hold on. 2 second delay. That's the best alarm sound ever, man.
I know. I'm like, is he whistling?
It's the Robin Hood song, man.
Yeah, I love Robin Hood from Disney.
Yes. All right. So you guys will let me know who won that.
Okay, so it's gonna be Christian won that one.
Christian San Jose.
Yep.
Okay.
What's going on, Sean? Scorpion Comics.
We have one more coming, but you know what?
Let's throw this one back up. And if you hit 400 on this, let me.
I got an idea.
Okay, I'm ready.
I got an idea.
I'm ready.
Where do you want to start this one at, Corey?
Which one?
I bet if we started at 250, I bet it hits 400.
Hit the 2 minute switch. We're going at 250. 2 minute switch. That's what Greg's good for.
That one's very much. What do we got? Who's gonna hit that 250? Hold it down just a bit, Greg. There you go. All right. 250. There we go. Oh, we got a bidder at 250. Who's got 3? Come on, baby. Who's got it?
You know what, folks? If you win this one, I'm going to throw in something that you may never, ever see again.
He's taking it.
Oh! Oh! Oh!
How do you top that?
That.
This sticky note is from Comic Conline. There may never be another Batman sticky note to go with your Joker.
I think if it hits 400, you throw that in.
I think I'm just throwing it in either way.
That works for me.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah. So that sticky note that everybody's been after. I don't know.
Comics are fun. We're trying to have fun. Hopefully, people are enjoying the show and enjoying the camaraderie here.
Who's right now? Chris Guevara has it at 250 right now.
Okay. I hope he gets it for 250. Because that sticky note alone is probably worth a Tesla.
The way people were wanting it, I'd agree.
And Doug is finishing up. Oh,
look, you know what? I'm 275 from Alfredo, dude. If this thing seriously, I'm gonna get on my personal.
You can, Corey, you can bid. This thing's
I'm
up.
I'm about to. I got to get to my personal real quick because I can't bid his Comic Conline.
17, 16, 15.
Come on now. Damn it. Posts. Come on. Hurry up. Come on. Let me in. Let me in.
He's not going to make
I'm
it.
not going to make it. What's the bid at? 290. Damn it. I didn't get it. I couldn't get it to change to my personal fast enough.
How much go for?
Who do we got?
Dave McElroy. Oh, no, we still got 9 seconds left.
Yeah, 9 seconds left on that. So,
Fredo's at 3. Fredo. Yeah.
It went for 300.
Chris at 3.
Yeah, Chris at 3. Chris was up there first.
Sorry.
Yeah, Chris is way up there.
Thank you, Chris.
Yep.
Okay, we have
All right.
one that honestly, I can't buy it, but I do have plenty of family members in the house. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not saying I'm going to bid on it. Look, folks, I'm just saying. It's Gordon.
And guys, with the people that just bought the sketches, if you want them graded, alphaomegacertification.com, they will take care of you.
Is this the white one?
That's the white paint pen.
You'll see it right there under our images.
Yep, Doug is just wrapping up this final one, and then I will put it up there. He's using some white paint pen on that. Once again, if you want to stop by jjscomicart.com, anything that you buy on there, you can keep it raw. Full My Lights, full backs, COAs, limited, numbered, signed by Doug, remarks by Doug. Any of that will be shipped out to you, obviously. But if you'd also like it done with Alpha and Omega certification, we will make sure that we get those to them. And I don't want to send anything that, is going to be damaged. We don't put any of that type of stuff up. So we only want to make sure that we get the best stuff over there for your grading needs. Well, that looks great, Doug.
I know what that means. I know what it means. For those who
No, don't give away
That looks great, Doug, means it's done, Doug.
put down your freaking pencil.
John's getting angry.
He is.
You got to sign it. That's also part of a good business partner is you tell them you got to sign your name.
All right. I'll sign it.
Do the D. Oh, yeah. And just do it.
Yeah. Do special signature for this one, and then maybe it'll go up.
I think once people see this one, they may be interested in it.
Maybe. Perhaps.
Wait.
All right, so I just want to remind you, John, that I am logged in now, and I can bid on stuff at this point.
He's still adding color to it. There's no stopping him.
Just a second.
More red to the lips. Yeah, it did. It's kind of tough to see with the monitor. Hopefully you can see that one. We've got some blood splatter there.
Good God Almighty.
There's blood splatter in the hair. So I'm going to kind of zoom in a little bit closer for people to see and then kind of bring it up.
I'm going to pop us. I'm going to give you a solo shot real quick.
Okay, there we go. That's a little better. I know the lighting is not fantastic with that, but you can see it's all shaded in there. Maybe if I turn the lights down a little bit or up.
Yes, Sean, they did get the green blanks. JJ showed them off earlier.
Thanks for watching the whole thing, Sean. So we've got a little bit of blood there. We've got everything to possibly do it. What do you guys want to start this one off at?
No.
Don't listen to Doug. That would be crazy though. Let's get you guys back up on here. I think everyone's seen it now.
Let's see. Well, what do you think? What are you going to start that one at? 250. I mean, we made it to 3 on that last one. I think this one's going to go higher though.
I'm a gambler, man. I think, Greg, what do you think? Is Greg there?
Yeah, he's here. He's stuck. He's like, what do I say? What is it?
Greg, pick a number. What do you think?
Just start. He says 325.
325.
Started at 325.
Halfway.
Okay, well, keep going, folks. Start the 2 minutes.
Okay, Alfredo says 500.
Okay. As Corey laughs, I'm making the Joker laugh too. Okay.
And Dave McElroy again with the low bid of 325.
Oh, Dave.
You might
Yeah.
be lagging.
Are you? Do you know? Did anybody explain to Dave how this works?
Dave is a Joker, and so Dave will do those things, and I think that's awesome.
Okay, I was just making sure.
I think it sells itself just by doing this.
It does. So anybody got 505? Oh, no, Sean says 340. Guys, the high bid right now is 500.
I'm going to throw a personal bid of 375 in on this.
You've lost already.
Oh, my goodness.
Alfredo, we're sorry John's not wearing gloves right now. That's all right.
So we got 40 seconds left. 500.
Uh-oh. I see something coming.
They're trying to say that his bid.
What can we have added here? It's a new
Another post-it. He got it. All right, so you get that and a post-it. Alfredo's saying that his $500 bid is sticking. So Alfredo,
he's just claiming it. He's saying no one's topping Alfredo.
505 will take it. Just saying.
I hope Alfredo gets it.
I do. He's going to get his sticky note too. And
Let's go to the tape.
doesn't look like anybody put in higher than nobody put in higher.
I think that's such a baller move by Alfredo, though, honestly.
That's the way to do it.
Yeah. We told you.
That was me, because it really is hard to snipe on these. That's what I would do too. I mean, I would go straight in, swing for the fences if I wanted something. And he got it.
Awesome. Alfredo, thank you. Hey, anybody that won on this, I'll try and go back, but you can always reach out to me, John Jesper, JJ's Comics and Art, or JJ's Comic Art on Facebook. Just hit me up with a message and we can communicate on that stuff. And so just to wrap it up, wanted to let people know we do still have, these are eligible for the, if you didn't happen to get something, we've got the Batman Who Laughs. There's 10 of these available. They're all numbered and they come with a COA. Those are at jjscomicart.com.
Christian deserves a sticky note too. Post it. Done, Christian. Don't worry about it.
Oh boy. And then we've got the sets here. These are available. I need to put these Post-it notes down.
Real quick, JJ, what the Hulk over there?
The Hulk sold.
Yeah.
Okay, the Hulk sold. Must have been while I was getting our steamed dumplings.
Yeah, he had 4 pieces of art.
Yep. And then these are numbered out of 40.
What do you
red.
I was
Signed by Doug. They come with a COA. These are also eligible for CGC. These were signed today. So that's it. Do you guys have anything else for us?
No, we don't. Just a huge praise and thank you for doing this, Doug.
It was fun. Not a problem.
He is officially a three-peat artist as well. Yeah. Yeah.
Here, if Sean's still watching, there we go. Sean, Scorpion Comics.
Come on, baby.
I thought he put on because of
That was the first one.
We're two-time. We're coming for the record. Alan Qua, and you let Pat Gleason know. They're on notice.
And what about Ariel? She's on next.
Ariel's sweet, so I don't want to let her know. We're coming for the record. I feel like,
hey, before you commit, kind of tell me.
It's 3 shows right now as the record. So I feel kind of like back in the day, like I'm Jimmy Hart and this is Hulk Hogan. So if I had my megaphone, I'd really be going here, but we're coming for you. He's doing okay. This, just so everybody knows, this is the monster you create. Tiny Batman. Everybody loves it. What does Doug do? He keeps making more Tiny Batman. What's Doug doing right now? He's making Post-it note sketches.
Well,
I bet when we go out for dinner, he'll be doing that. Anyways.
Oh, man. So where are you guys going to eat? Well, no, maybe not say that in case there's people watching. Come sit at your table.
We're going to a steakhouse.
Ooh, good choice.
There we go.
Now we're going to Joker's, Jason Todd Emporium.
Yeah.
Now, if it was, since this is a con, is it a Brazilian steakhouse? Because that seems to be the common thing for everybody. Is it really?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so they are treating this like a legit con. Okay, then.
He's just telling you.
You just slap that credit card down and just go, right? You know, we're good to go. But no, thank you for having us on. We appreciate it. Hopefully this was a little zany for you guys. And, you know, I think Doug wants to come on the Creator Corner for an interview soon.
Yes.
So hopefully you guys will have him on. And he just found out about that right now.
Yeah, not this Monday, but next Monday, yes.
I think we can work something out. I know Doug's schedule is really loose. So, anyways, awesome. I'm going to look through
Why
this.
do I have a feeling JJ's going to wake up with the drawing on his face before this is all done?
What's that?
Why do I have a feeling you're going to wake up with something drawn on your face before this is all over with?
We've been doing this a long time. This is just how it goes. It's Laurel and Hardy at this point.
So
right?
you woke up with a lot of stuff drawn on your face.
Yeah.
I would draw on your face. Just saying.
You know what? We just love doing this. We think it's fun. And at the end of the day, hopefully you guys enjoyed it. It's a little zany and a little wacky, which I don't even know if people use those words anymore. But that's just kind of how we are at the end of the day. So.
All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and call this one. And a big thank you to Doug and John. Guys, real quick, hit that heart button like 1,000 times. You know, that's the way you clap on here, I suppose.
There you go.
We got it?
Yeah.
There we go.
Like
Yeah, there's your applause. All right, guys, we'll see you again soon. JJ, we'll talk for the end of the night, I'm sure.
Absolutely. All right. We'll see you guys.
All right, time to pay tribute to the sponsors. So let's bring them up on screen and read them off.
Should be going forward this time, I think.
No, I think we're going backwards this time. No, we're going backwards. All right, so let's go. OasisComics.com is your home for Jay Lee and David Barron exclusive covers. Head over there now to pick up the Power Rangers blanks. All different colors.
All different colors.
All different colors. Not just one color, like, you know,
Six.
a purple Joker, or a green Joker, or maybe a black one. It's all the colors.
Comic Book Shopping Network, your home on Facebook for great comic deals. And if you're a retailer, it's a great place to do live sales.
OutrightGeekery.com is your official news provider for Comic Conline. Head over there to check out the latest in comic book related news.
Alpha Omega. Let me do it again. Sorry. Alpha Omega Certifications is the official CDC facilitator for Comic Conline. Head over to alphaomegacertification.com for some awesome signature submission opportunities.
And if you just bought books from David Barron or Doug Mahnke, you should get them graded.
They can get them graded
through those guys.
Yeah.
MajorPain.com is a brand new retailer who just opened their store on July 4th. Very fitting. Head over there and they'd be happy to help you find any rare comics or comic art that you're looking for. Give their Facebook page a like and join their insider group.
Scott's Collectibles. They've written. I don't know what it is this time. Scott's Collectibles reps some of the greatest talent in comics today. They were kind enough to lend some of those creators to us. Head over to scottscollectibles.co.uk for some offers.
JJ's Comics and Art. Head over to their Instagram bio to pick up a whole bunch of stuff. If you'd like to pick up any of the things you just saw in this video, you can head to jjscomicsandart.com. It's scrolling across the bottom there. And many of those things are still available. If you're watching this video later, they may not be. I don't know. If not, I'm sure there's plenty of other stuff.
Oh, definitely. And we have the Short Box Podcast, award-winning podcast going 8 years strong. If you love comics, if you love pop culture, check them out, Short Box Podcast.
And head over to coffincomicsshop.com. That's where you can find the Art Germ Lady Death Comic-Con line exclusive. They still have the trade dress and the Virgin available at $20 and $30 respectively. I think they still have the metal card, which is limited to $199, I think.
And there's also the prints.
Yeah,
it may be out of the high-end prints, but there are the normal prints.
Yep. All right, so that's going to be it for us. Guys, here in about 10 minutes, we'll be live with Ariel Diaz.